The Gyroflex Pro is the ultimate way to strengthen hands, wrists, arms, and shoulders. It's ideal for improving coordination, flexibility, aiding in rehabilitation, and reducing stress. The Gyroflex Pro, or GFP for short, is one of the most versatile sports products on the market today. Whether you're a professional or amateur athlete, or you just want to have fun, the GFP will challenge and amaze you. We hope you will find it to be as fascinating, beneficial, and as much fun as we do. Care and handling of the Gyroflex Pro is very important. Don't drop the GFP. It may affect its proper operation. When holding or handing off the GFP to friends, instruct them to hold it firmly. Don't touch the spinning rotor to anything. Dust, lint, and dirt will affect the smooth operation of the rotor. Don't oil, lubricate, or immerse it in water. The Gyroflex Pro's parts include a polycarbonate shell, a grip strip for increased control and better grip, a rotor, steel core encased in yellow plastic, the hole for the tip of the starter cord, and the groove for starting using the starter cord. The most important aspect of this video is learning how to start the Gyroflex Pro. Here's Pete Cohan to show us how.
Thanks, John.
Hey, Pete.
That's right. There are three starting methods. We have the basic, the advanced, and the pro.
Let's go. Here's the basic starting method. First, insert the tip of the starter cord included in the package into the hole in the rotor. With one thumb, hold the starter cord in the groove and wind up the cord until 4 inches of cord dangle outside of the shell. Make sure you remove all of the slack from the starter cord before starting. Firmly grasp the GFP in your dominant hand. Righty's right hand, lefty's left. With the other hand, grasp the string and aggressively pull the string straight down. The faster you get the rotor spinning, the easier it is to start. With a light grip pressure, very slowly and fluidly, rotate it in a large circular motion. Isolate the movement in your wrist, and it may help to hold the wrist with your free hand. You should feel the vibration and power increase. You can rotate the gyro either in a clockwise or counterclockwise direction. It'll work either way. Now don't become frustrated if you aren't able to start the gyro the first time. It may take a few tries, but once you've learned how to start it, it's like riding a bike. Once you've got it, you've got it. Okay, now to increase speed and power exerted by the GFP, increase grip pressure, slowly and steadily. Increase the speed of your wrist rotation. Once again, make sure to isolate movement in the wrist and keep your arm stationary. Holding your wrist with your free hand may help to reduce arm movement. Now that you've learned the basic starting method, practice operating the GFP at the slowest possible speed. This will improve your touch and feel and get you ready to try the advanced and pro starting methods. Okay, to do the advanced start, hold the GFP in your hand with the open face up. With the other hand, firmly strike the rotor in the direction of the lines and groove 2 to 3 times. Now get it going just like you did in the basic method. Use a light grip and fluid motion to get it spinning. Once you've mastered the advanced starting method, you may want to try this, but this is only for the pros. While holding the GFP with your finger and thumb wrapped around the grip strip, give the rotor a strong flick with the thumb. With a rapid side-to-side movement, you'll be able to activate the GFP. Again, increased speed is desired. So Pete, there are a lot of uses for the Gyroflex Pro once you get it started, right?
That's right, John. Depending how you hold and how you use the Gyroflex Pro, you can strengthen the muscles from the fingers, wrists, forearms, upper arms, and shoulders.
Well, show us a few ideas here.
Sure. First, we'll get it started using our advanced starting method.
The advanced starting method. That's right. Good going.
I'll increase the speed, slowly accelerating my wrist rotation. Okay. Now, if I want to strengthen the fingers, what I can do is I can get the gyro down in the finger pads and rotate it in a large circular motion.
And that really isolates the fingers a lot more. So this is good for touch and control?
Exactly. Well, if I'm using it at the slow speeds, I'll really help my touch and my feel. I really have to feel the rotation and control the gyro. Now, if I want to really increase strength, I'll increase the speed of it and increase the speed of my rotation. And I really have to squeeze really hard right now to hold on to the gyro to keep it going. I'm really straining right now to not lose it. Well, that's a great way to help to strengthen the fingers. And once again, I can do it in either direction, and it'll help to strengthen the fingers.
Now, I saw you do something else with this kind of a motion.
Try another way to strengthen the fingers is using finger extensions. I can hold it once again on my finger pads and extend and contract the fingers, and that'll keep it running also. And it takes a little practice, but you try it a little bit and play with it.
Right.
It's another way to strengthen. I'm really feeling the muscles in the hands, back of the hands, and inside the palm.
Well, let's move up to the wrist and give those a rest.
Sure. Thanks, I appreciate it. And we can use the basic operation once again in either direction. I'm using it in my dominant hand, my right hand. Now to help to increase coordination and strength in my weak hand, my left hand, I switch it over and I can use it once again in either direction.
Okay, let's work on the forearm.
Okay, forearm, there's a lot of different ways. The basic operation, as we've seen, we're always working the muscles in the forearm. We can also go up and down.
So you're working the top of the forearm now.
Exactly, I'm getting a lot like here. Exactly. A lot of the muscles here to the top. I can also grab it around the grip strip and go with a right to left motion, kind of supination and pronation.
Right.
Now this is kind of helpful in those muscles and tendons that are attached that are worked with tennis elbow, golfer's elbow.
It's sort of working the biceps I can see now too, so let's work up to the biceps.
Sure, if I bring the arm up in kind of a right angle position and go right to left once again.
Oh yeah. Well, you've been
work the
working out,
biceps.
huh?
Well, little. Not as much as I should. But that'll help, and that helps with the biceps.
Okay, and you can do something for the delts also?
Shoulders, deltoids, yeah, I can hold it out straight. What happens is the stabilizer, the muscles in the shoulders to keep my arms still right now are acting, really working now to keep my arms still. I'm also working the muscles of the hands, wrists, and forearms at the same time.
Everything at the same time.
So I can do it in this position. I can go and do this. This is helpful for the rotator cuff. I can extend my arm out, up. I can go in a lot of different directions to work the muscles in the shoulders.
That's terrific. It just keeps going. Now, how long can you do this before you get fatigued?
Well, pretty much every person is going to be different. Personally, I've used it quite a bit. I get it up to a pretty high speed, and I'll get it going for about 25, 30 seconds. I try to max out. You can hear the sound?
Yeah.
I try to get it up to about as high a pitch as I can, and I'll keep it going for about 15, 20 seconds. I start feeling tired. I'm starting to feel it right now, and I would like to probably now switch hands, and I would work the other arm.
To strengthen a specific motor pattern, you want to overload the muscles throughout the movement through their full range of motion. That's what makes this product so unique.
You want to mimic the sports pattern and the motor pattern that you're using in your sport. So basically you can use it for any sport, go through that motor pattern if you're real serious about your sport and improving. If you want to just continue to increase your finger strength, your coordination, and your wrists, your strength in your forearm, just use it when you're sitting there on your couch. You don't have to be that serious to go through all these motor patterns. But if you're serious about improving at your sport, it will help. So it's up to you how you want to use the Dynaflex Pro.
Due to varying fitness levels, you'll have to determine how fast to operate the GFP and for how long. Use it at a speed and force where you fatigue the muscles you're trying to strengthen. As with any training program, no pain, no gain is poor advice. Exercising a fatigued muscle will help to increase strength, but pain is an indication you're overdoing it.